Okay, I think we're ready to get started. Well, once again, welcome to Mood Makers Poetry with a Mood. I think this is our sixth month. One other thing, before you leave, you may want to pick up a newsletter. We've started a newsletter, and that will be every month from now on. One other thing I'd like to announce. In 1999, in April of 99, we will be doing a festival. And the name of the festival is Sankofa Festival of the Arts. And it will encompass all of the major arts and will probably run for 3 days. Right now, we don't have a definite date, we just have the month, and the month will be April, okay? So that's something for us to look forward to next year. We've started working on it already, as we speak. Are we ready? Let's start, hey. Or as we would say, let's get this show on the road, all right. Okay, I have the numbers here. And I'm not going to take them in order. How's that? Okay? So I think we're going to start with number 8.
My name is Natasha. Supposed to be like this? Okay. My name is Natasha Langley, and I've been writing poetry for like 6 years, and I've been reading poetry for the last year now. The first poem that I'm going to read is called Lay It Down, the revised version. Oh, okay. For what reason do you smile in my face when all you do is fade when I walk away? With my back turned, you snicker and then turn around to down talk my name. For what reason do you speak? I mean, apparently you have no respect for me. To save face, you wear a mask, but guess what? I don't care to be your friend, your acquaintance, or your enemy. Sweep the innocence from the lips of the beast. Forbidden words unspoken, while negative energy I release. Backflip, double turn. For what reason do you dislike me? Is it because I carry myself lovely and raise my head to the sky and ignore all your asinine whispers as I naturally pass you by? Or is it because I don't pretend to be your friend or even nevertheless paying attention to your opinions? Got you heated, but for what reason do you care? All up in my business, what you think you now own. It wasn't for sale, never for sale. What you need to do is stop trying to mind my business and put all that energy into tending to your own. See, what it is that envy be escalating swiftly in the hearts of those that want to be me, who study my life. The parts they don't like when they tell my story, they omit and run it through the dirt as they feel fit. Another question, for what reason do you want to change me? I ask you only because to me it's mad funny. You're roaming around mentally limited to what people feed you like caged monkeys, sitting and standing to the mouths of conversations because you're too dull to hold a meaningful conversation of your own. Yes, it's pathetic, very pathetic. The only thing that come out your mouth is what? Rhetoric. Yeah, I said it. For what reason must you comment on everything I do, comment on what I wear? If you have a problem, then silently solve it. If you don't like what you see, close your eyes. You don't have to stare. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to be here. Ain't nobody give you the right to judge me. The only right you have is to your opinion. And as I have so happily mentioned, it gets no attention. Not over here anyway. Hello, for what reason do you roll your eyes when I appear to have something to say? And then you vote to use profanity when you're approaching me. Check it. You better redirect the disrespect and come correct when you approach me. Take a step back and realize this is reality, not your fantasy. Everything can't go your way, including the success of robbing me of my pride and my self-assurance. Remember, you're not offending me with your ignorance, so you might as well maintain with your ignorance. It's nothing complex. It's as simple as this. It's as simple as that. I only trust the ones that show and prove they got my back. That was the first one. Okay. The second one I'm going to read is Black Earth. When I say Black Earth, I mean Africa, because back some time ago, that's what Africa was called. Sake for which black earth soil is rich, but the currency which runs through our fingers are so very little. Got the greedy imperialistic chauvinist colonists export in most, if not all, of our raw materials. In exchange, we receive what? Poverty. See, third world countries such as we do not even have the power to control our own economy. The man is ruling we, robbing us from the food we eat. Independent African states, they have their own national flag, inherited economic dependence definitely not by mistake. Now our black skin is all the culture that we have. We're paying more for what we import and gaining less for what we export, projecting our young children through television to your vision. Help, where's the economic support? Between 1970 and 75, prices of our imports rose 138%. I'm feeding you the facts you want to believe as lies. Is it fair? We only make 98%. Do the math, are you there where the other 40% went? The Ivory Coast showed considerable growth, but the Europeans take the largest profit. The best farmland, strenuously worked by our hands, is used for the crops foreigners get. Got a blackface pop in our White House, but that blackface can't even run his own government, because it's ruled by European ideology. See, my black African blood, we want something for we uprooted from this land, we are the G in this geography. People are people to the degree that they follow the laws of human nature, of their own culture, and of their own history. By human nature, we were not meant to be slaves, and neither were we meant to wear in their made-up identity. Imposition, by definition, is a negation of our free living. We want our own identity. That's it.
Very good. Yeah, give him a number.
Nobody thinks I'm a sage. I'm not on the ground too far. And there's no money in it to shave my chin and not my legs. The curves in my spine aren't too figurative. And I'm just now getting over the guilt. The guilt of infecting generations still yet to be born with a curse that has led me since the first warning. News at age 11. It's all downhill from here, kid. And the suspicion that I somehow brought this on myself. Stick with me. Stick with me now. Stick with me all the way down to the crust and back. And when we know where I've been, then I'll be the sage. And no one will know it. And I won't tell if you won't. Oh, I forgot to do that. My name is Lynx Galucci, and I've been writing since I was, in about 3rd grade. And then I stopped during my 20s for several years. And I just turned 30 this year, so I'm real thrilled. And I'm back. Oh, to be gifted and powerful. To be able to get the toilet paper off the roll without tearing it into shreds or it unraveling down to the cardboard. To be able to say everything I want and nothing I don't. To get this monkey off my back so the nerve in my shoulder won't make the side of my face go numb. To write lesbian poetry about something other than pomegranates. To share and share alike and not have to wish I'd blocked more than just body fluids. To have the stuff of life not crawl out from under my sink. To look into a woman's eyes and not have to wonder what she wants from me. To be known by my love and not my despair. To have my windows not be boarded up or pay my rent by the week. Can you hear me now? I have returned from the dead. Thank you.
I
name is Benign. I've never been here before, so I don't have any titles for my poems. I just write them. I've been writing about 1.5 years. So I'm gonna start it off kind of rough, and then I'll mellow it out.
Before you stop, something great.
Okay.
All right. Now you. Huh? Oh,
You don't use them.
okay.
Okay. What's wrong with the world today? Where disease, famine, and greed plant seeds. The air we breathe carry germs that feed off our flesh. Man-made and natural. It's factual. It's not practical to go undercover without a rubber. Where can we go? What can we do to relieve stress? The pleasures of this earth are cursed, no longer blessed. Curable or uncurable, we are eaten alive like shit by flies, by simplexes and syndromes. Our homes are full blown with infections unknown. Babies cry because of what they see with their eyes. Nothing, because it was blinded by something. The birth canal of love is now a cancer breeding, legion feeding flood. Would you eat off this plate and some see this is a place to put their face? Not only that, dicks get sick and still stick. Anything or anybody with a clitoris slip. Carrying on, passing on to the unborn as his or her shape takes form. It's no fault of the babies that now carries rabies from dogs and bitches that fucked around crazy. Life is getting hazy. Save me. I'm getting dizzy. Going crazy. I can't feed my baby. My nipples are dry. No milk inside. I can't eat. They can't eat. I'm getting weak. Our children's stomach appear to be full as I feed them bull about our next meal. Flies circle our head as if we're already dead. You heard what I said? The meek shall inherit the earth, but what will it be worth by then? Sing another hymn of sorrow. Pray for more shit you won't get tomorrow. Beg, steal, and borrow. I once flew straight, but now I'm a broken arrow. I cultivated this land with my bare hands that you stole from my brother man. Red man, brown man, infant man. Goddamn, man. Centuries of enemies are in these companies where we want to be employees. Minimum wage, slave mentalities. Casualties of the workforce. Use a man as a workhorse. Working 2 jobs trying to get the wealth with no time for self. But with no wealth, self won't be him or herself. Is it greed and need? Bored with life, so we plant seeds that we can't feed. The road to riches is filled with ditches. Devils with pitchforks, poking you from Old York to New York. From Babylon to Avon, my word is bond. Stocks and bonds, you got to be James Bond to figure out how to make the bread, the dough, to mix the batter so the cake can grow, so we can eat. Rob still kill for bread and meat. The cream, the cheese, the cheddar, to make your life better. A rat race, a race of rats can't escape the trap. Are we mice or men? Woman, I just want to make you proud of me so I can hold you again. Nurse our seed and raise our children, so then I must survive. By any means stay alive, even if I have to kill. Bodies laying in the morgue get cold so they chill. I'm sick and ill, shit's for real. So I take my last check and make a deal. What the deal? What the deal is? When you cook cane and bubbling fizz, cooking up death, better than Raekwon the chef. What's left? What's right? Bag that shit up and sell that shit tonight, alright? Out of sight, out your mind, blowing your mind, mind blowing. Okay, this is a little like secret admirer type poem, so. Secrets are meant to be told, admiring you, wishing I can hold. The woman laced in the skin of brown gold. My heart is sold on this beautifully carved mold. Eyes sparkle like the sky stars, admiring your voice as I listen from afar. Who you are, angel face, when you struck by, fight my legs not to chase. Stuttering as my words are misplaced, brain cells erased when I see your face. My teeth have my tongue locked in a cage. The words that I want to say that are engraved in this page. Every word, every phrase just a maze, so I could be with you days and nights, caressing you with all my might. Is it wrong for me to think these thoughts of you, as my mind is bewildered about what I should do? I need a clue. I'm clueless. You're breathtaking. I'm breathless. Help me breathe again. Put your mouth to my mouth, skin to skin. Your lips stay succulent and moist, and how I would rejoice if I was made your choice. I doubt you even know I exist. as I sit back and fantasize of a tender kiss, knowing what I say if I had one wish. Throw all other fish in the sea, I want this. The only one on my list, through eternal bliss, and I can't even say how you doing, miss. It's a shame that I'm so lame that I can't walk up to you and kick game. I can't even explain who's to blame that I can't walk up to you and ask your name. What do you know? Today you said hello. My heart turned to jello. My soul reached out and bathed in your every syllable. I believe I heard harps and cellos as your voice bellowed, nice and mellow. Hello. The moment plays again in my dome. This fellow's back turned yellow. I bet you never even heard me whisper hi. By the time it came out of my mouth, it should have been goodbye. You keep passing me by, looking all fly, as this brother's too shy to even try. Did you wink your eye? Nah, I'm imagining shit. You just blinked your eyes and I was hypnotized. Couldn't you tell the smell was under your spell? I float on your smell as you walk by, swinging your tail like a bell. Oh well, another moment goes where I could have swept you off your toes as the breeze chose to blow you my way. You're a stunning array, a bouquet of flowers. Every 24 hours you bloom and appear as another beautiful flower. African violet that I sweat, you remain a shadow on my brain like a silhouette. I contemplated how you might taste and wonder how your skin would feel against my face. In a place with our bodies pressed, breast to breast, the smell of your skin as I nudge close to your neck. You're much softer than what I expect, I bet. The loveliest creature I never met. To be the object of your affection, there would be no objection. Correction, it would be instant gratification. No more observation, time wasting, imagination running wild with anticipation. You make me feel like I'm basing, heart racing. I'm a common fiend and you're the drug I'm chasing. Lacing my thoughts with you, drowning my mind in your love potion, stroking gently in your ebony ocean. Your wetness covers me as I move in slow motion. You can feel me at high tide inside. I'm lovesick, seasick, and I cannot hide. But I ride the wave in your open sea. It's me, crashing your shore continuously. Just a man in a boat, staying afloat. My love broke through the raincoat and I got soaked. I woke up from this wet dream in the moat of alphabets and all these words I wrote. Will I ever be able to say the right words to make you spend the day? Will I ever be that clever to say the right words to make you stay forever? Probably never, so I just better bring to a close this hopeless letter. This is something I can share with no one, so I keep it. I wish I could share it with you, hon, my secret.
My chosen name is Dejed, and it means stability. And I've been writing poetry for a number of years, at least 15, 20. The first poem I'd like to read for you this evening is called Who Will Teach the Children? This poem, I used to work downtown, and I was walking from downtown one afternoon, and this looked to be 13, 14-year-old young man was in front of Midtown Plaza. And as I walked by, I heard him talking to these 2 or 3 other young boys and say, who gonna teach the children? Who gonna teach the children? But I kept on walking. Who will teach the children? Who will teach the children? The 14-year-old asked as I passed to 3 children younger than he. The ministers can't do it. The imam can't. Who will teach the children? His face flashed anger and his voice trembled loud to the crowd of 3. He spoke. I was gone by before I heard his answer. I won't guess who the 14-year-old blessed with the knowledge and understanding to teach the children and reach into the minds of our children today and bring forth the virtues of truth and justice and propriety and balance, harmony, reciprocity, and order. I kept on walking and only heard the question, who will teach the children? And answered in myself, who taught me when I needed to be nurtured, nudged to humanity? Who took time and turned it into bricks to build my life with? Who was there, ubiquitous as air, always availing? Only the God in me taught me to be able to see that our children teach themselves. Second poem I'll read is entitled We Can. We can be a petty people. We can refuse to help ourselves. We can show to our own satisfaction why we should be exactly where we are. We can ferret out our faults and can find all our reasons we fail. We can pinpoint our problem, and we can blame place with the best. We can choose to keep our excuses and become our own stumbling block. We can chance, never knowing our names, lie down and simply die. We can, if we will it, we can. But isn't it better to build?
Okay. Sounding good, looking good. Is everybody happy?
Yes,
Well,
yes, yes.
I am. Okay, let's move on.
Yes, yes.
Let's go to number 10.